Welcome back, guys. So, we got major fight announcements that were announced a couple days ago. There were more announced today. Just a ton of fights that were added on to April, and this is the perfect day to do this video because, I was actually unaware they were gonna make more fight announcements today because I planned on doing this yesterday. So it's a good thing I'm doing it today. So we're just gonna go over them and to start off, UFC 327, undetermined, but so on the website it says main event: Joshua Van versus Tatsuro Tara, flyweight championship. And hey guys, this is not gonna cut it. Listen, the card's low key kind of decent, but this is a bad main event. It's not terrible, but it's bad. The only excuse I'll give it is if they're making main events like this because they're saving so many champions for the White House, then yeah, that's cool. But at the end of the day, you have to spread the champions out, because there are going to be a lot more fight cards after the White House card. So you got to think in the future, like not just the White House card. What are you going to do after the White House card, So this is obviously a great fight. This is the perfect fight. This is the fight that needs to happen. Tatsuro Tara Joshua Van versus Tatsuro Tara. Assuming Pantoja is still not quite ready yet. Pantoja should obviously be guaranteed the winner of this. But yeah, this is a great fight. I was telling you they should have made this for UC 327, not 26. They still screwed up a lot of things UC 326. This is a really good fight though. Yeah, it should be a really good one. I can't wait. I think Tara's gonna win, obviously. It's obvious, but Tara is very well rounded. He's very young. He's only lost one time in his UFC career, in his career in general. Van's very good. He's a very good striker. He's a dog. He's got a really good chin, but his wrestling's not really that great. You see Tara out wrestling him the whole fight, and he can strike pretty good too. And he's a dog. Should be pretty. He'll honestly low key get a submission win, I think, or a TKO win. But yeah, I think Tara is going to win this fight. But yeah, it's a decent main event, not gonna lie. But obviously, I told you guys before, I think Alex Pereira should have main evented this. I think they're moving him ahead too much. I don't think he should fight heavyweight. I think him versus Carl Ulberg is the great fight, but yeah. And then other fights, added on. Dominic Reyes versus Johnny Walker is a very good fight. I love this fight. I think this is actually a perfect fight for both of them. I could not see myself saying this a couple months ago, but dude, I think Johnny Walker could get this done and win it. I think Johnny Walker will win this fight. I think we're about to see another little win streak coming from Johnny Walker. Who would have expected that? Obviously, he's coming off that win over Zhang Minyang, which is a fight no one thought Johnny Walker was going to win. But he did manage to get the W. Dominic Reyes coming off that devastating knockout loss to Carl Ulberg. I think his chin's broken. I think he's at the end of his career. And yeah, I think Johnny Walker's going to get a good win. Oswald Markov for Paulo Costa. I already knew this fight was being made. I don't know why Paulo Costa's moving up to light heavyweight. He's going to be a pretty small light heavyweight, in my opinion. Azamat is low-key probably going to chin him, I think. We haven't seen Costa fight in forever, I think. I think it's been a very long time. Costa's obviously a decent kickboxer, but he's not as good as he used to be. But I think Azamat is on a tear right now in the light heavyweight division. I think after he wins this fight, he'll be getting the next title shot, I think, pretty soon. So he's been looking very good, and I think Azamat will probably chin him. I really don't understand why Paulo Costa would move up like this. Don't understand the move around it. He could have had to come back in middleweight. Then we got Curtis Blades versus Josh Hockett. I don't know why Josh Hockett is fighting the number 4 contender in the heavyweight division. Let's be honest, guys. Who thinks Josh Hockett would have got this fight if he didn't have that corny post-fight interview? Who would have thought that? I don't think that. I don't think barely anyone else thinks that. I think Blades is he doesn't deserve a fight like this. Definitely does not deserve a fight like this. Even if Hockett is better than Blades, why are we... you have to save the hype for this guy. You can't just move him. One early prelim unranked heavyweight win, you get him a top 5 contender next. He does not deserve that. He did not expect this at all. Josh Hockett, I bet, was shocked when he heard about this. That's crazy. Literally, if he wins this, he might be a consideration for the next title shot. That's horrible. No, this is horrible matchmaking. Why would you do this? Josh Hockett, this is an undeserved fight for Josh Hockett. He had one unranked fight. That might have literally been his first fight at UFC career. I don't even know. But you can't award for a corny interview. Like, you want to, now that he has hype from that, you need to save him. Let him fight some more prelim guys. And if he keeps winning, he'll build his hype on. But don't give him Curtis Blades, because what if he loses? This is a very high level dude. From what I've seen, I'm gonna say Curtis Blades is probably gonna win this. I think he'll wrestle him. I'm not gonna strike with. He can strike too, but I don't even think he'll strike. I think he's just gonna wrestle the head off him. Curtis Blades is obviously a really good wrestler. No need to strike with him. He's been here, done that. Hawkett's probably gonna gas out due to the pressure wrestling of him just getting destroyed at the ground and pound. We haven't seen a lot of Hockett wrestling, but I mean, there's no way you can move Hockett. Hockett could be better. We don't know, but probably not. I mean, this is just a huge step ahead. I don't know why you'd give a fight like this. I mean, a fight like Kevin Holland versus Randy Brown. I mean, that's a really good fight. That's actually a very good fight. I love this fight. You know, this is gonna be a good one, in my opinion. It's a very even fight right here. It could go either way, to be honest. Kevin Holland's kind of like win loss. Kind of how his career has always gone. He's kind of just a gatekeeper. To be honest, I think Randy Brown's probably gonna maybe get the win. I think I'm gonna lean toward Randy Brown. I think Randy Brown can get it and get it done. Yeah, I'm gonna go Randy Brown for this one. I think his wrestling is. I think he has a more desire to be ranked and become a champion than Kevin Holland does. So I think he's just gonna win it. I think it'll be a very close decision. It's like 3 rounds. I think Randy Brown will just do a little bit more, but I think this will be a very close fight. Tony Perez versus Lupe Godinez. That is a very good fight. I think winner probably get a title shot. This is a number 1 contender fight for women's strawweight division. That will be a very fun one. Cub Swanson versus Nate Landwehr is a good one. Cub Swanson actually, I'm pretty sure he's coming off a win. That's by his age. I don't remember though. Nate Landwehr is a little younger. Dawkins versus Vicente Luque. I don't know if Luque fought again out of that, but I'm pretty sure Luque's coming off that like first round knockout win versus that, like, I don't even remember that dude's name, but I forgot his name, but he had a lot of hype and he still got knocked out. But Luque won, so this is a pretty decent card. They could have obviously done better. It's actually not official if this is the main event. This is the Miami card, guys, so it's a very hyped card. It's gonna be really fun. But I think they might make a main event. Hopefully that's not the main event though, but it's still a pretty good card. I'll take it. Now this is just terrible. This is not gonna cut it. Renato Moicano versus Luke Duncan. This is not good, guys. Why Moicano is coming off that terrible performance against Dariush. Duncan's on a bit of a run right now, so he'll be really good. Duncan's definitely most likely going to win this fight. He's pushing 40. He's not there anymore. Duncan is going to win that fight. That's a horrible main event. I don't know why they'd make that. Now this is a very good fight. I don't know why it's from the Apex. Sean Bray versus Joaquin Buckley should have a venue, an arena. Like, I don't know why they win it. This is going to be a great fight. I can't wait for this fight. And a lot of people are picking Buckley. I believe in Sean Brady. I think Sean Brady's going to win this fight. I think it's going to be pretty close. I think Buckley's obviously working hard on his wrestling after that embarrassment against Kamaru Usman. Sean Brady, though, he's got to learn to mix it up. He chose to strike from Rouse even though he was getting hurt. Rouse is just a crazy good striker. But yeah, Buckley's a very good striker. He's going to have to keep staying. Sean is a good boxer, though. MMA boxer, good pressure boxer. But he can't get too comfortable. I always think Morales is a better striker than Buckley. But I think he is going to mix it up, and he's not going to learn from his mistakes. He is going to learn from his mistakes, and he's going to wrestle hard on him, and he's going to maul him. He's probably going to submit him, maybe. He didn't get submitted by Usman. I don't know. I think he's just going to get mauled again, probably. I know Buckley's been working on his wrestling, but Sean Brady... It's just he's been there his whole life. He's a pure wrestler. You can't match up with that. So yeah, just wanted to go over these major fight announcements. Hopefully they make a new main event for UFC 327. But yeah, please like and subscribe. Turn on notifications if you're new. Tell me your comment below. tell me your thoughts on these fight announcements. Do you think Joshua Van's a good main event, or do you think they should add a new main event and Joshua Van should be moved to the co-main? Think about, what do you think on this fight, this main event? Tell me about these fights that have added UFC 270's main card and prelims. Yeah, just tell me your overall opinions. I'll see you